I actually think we have this in the bag. This is actually very sweet. Okay, so let's go in like that. Unfortunately, what's going to happen is it makes them a bit vulnerable now because now they could be targeted by stuff that could only hit creatures. But I think that was game, guys. Sweet baby mama. How's it going, my fellow planeswalkers? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I have another cool brew just for you, and I'm calling this one Sarkhan's Gobbos. So, as I mentioned in the past, it's like my life mission to give some cards that don't get some play. I feel like I'm sending some love to my main girl Jaya, my main BOI Sarkhan The Masterless today. I personally haven't seen them get much play in this expansion, and Sarkhan is a rare. I am surprised I didn't see any more play. I guess he is a bit more costly, and dragons are hard to get on the field. I wouldn't say it's competitive, but this is a fun deck that I threw together. So anyway, I'm going to give you the breakdown right now of this deck. Before I do, I want to give you guys a reminder to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so the theme of this deck is I have a Goblin element and I have a Dragon element. The Goblin element is primarily for ramp purposes. This is why I'm running 4 copies of Skirk Prospector. Okay, so Skirk Prospector comes on the field as a 1-drop. It's a 1/1 creature. I can sacrifice any Goblin. I don't have to tap. I sacrifice any Goblin and I add 1 red mana. Now this is a mono red mana deck, so this works out phenomenal in this deck. I'm hoping to use Skirk Prospector in conjunction with Krenko, which would give me essentially a boatload of extra free mana hanging around that I could use at instant speed. So, yeah, this is a great addition to this deck. We have 4 copies of this Skirk Prospector. We have a bunch of removal. We have 4 Lava Coils, 4 Lightning Strikes, 4 Tormenting Voices. So this is a great way to get some new cards in this deck. You know, sometimes you'll find, I am playing 25 mountains, so I'm running a decent amount of land. There are some higher cost stuff in this deck, but as I said, being that I'm playing some ramp, there's ample opportunity to use a Tormenting Voice, sometimes to throw away some mountains, sometimes to throw away a Spit Flame, which I could always get back afterwards when I drop a dragon onto the field if I pay 1 red mana. So I find that Tormenting Voice is a great way to get some card draw in this deck. We have 2 copies of Dragon Egg. This is just an early drop dragon. The purpose of this is because when you have when you play Sarkhan the Masterless, you already want to have a dragon down on the field. Because this is my game plan. You throw down a Dragon Egg, you get Sarkhan down, you do his -3, so now you created a 4/4 red dragon creature token. So if anybody's going to be attacking you with Sarkhan's static ability, check it out, whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, each dragon you control deals 1 damage to that creature. So essentially, if any of those creatures on the opponent's side of the field is 2 or less defense, he's going to die out. So you're essentially protecting yourself pretty well. Okay, yeah, so that's why we have Dragon Egg. We have 4 copies of Krenko, as I said before. This is for the tokens I create, so I can use the tokens for ramp. Also, Krenko in itself is just a boss-ass card, and I love it. So I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to throw it in over here. We have 3 copies of Spit Flame. This is some great removal. Yes, it's only locked into creature spells to destroy creatures. You can't deal 4 damage to any target. However, it works out very nicely because you have the added value of whenever you play a dragon, you can always bring it back into your hand by paying 1 mana. Then we have 1 Tibalt Rakish Instigator. This is another pretty cool card. I only have 1 copy of it. I figured, the hell, as I said before, my mission in life must be achieved. I'm going to go ahead and give some planeswalkers that I don't really see get play a chance at a run through my decks. I also like the fact that your opponents can't gain life when you have Tibalt down, because this essentially shuts down the Johnny Pridemate type of decks. I do only have 1 copy. It's not going to do much, but the time I did have it, it's another way to create a defender, which is phenomenal because I like planeswalkers that help defend themselves. So let's say turn 3, I didn't have anything down on the field. I could always do the -2, and then I could give it another turn, and then hopefully I could draw into some removal, and then whatever. I could keep it alive. In this deck, you want as many planeswalkers as possible because Sarkhan +1 is until end of turn. Each planeswalker you control becomes a 4/4 red dragon creature and gains flying. So that's pretty cool. Then we have 2 copies of Varric's Bladewing. I'm not using him for his kicker ability. I just figure for a 4/4 body with flying for 4-drop, I figure that's really nice. And then who knows, if I do have the kicker ability, that's also really cool. You'll have 2 dragons down, which, as I said before, will really work out nicely with Sarkhan the Masterless. We have 1 copy of Demanding Dragon, which is another great card. I would run a 2nd copy if I had, but I don't. Then we have Jaya, the Venerated Firemage. So I don't know if you guys saw what she does and why she's so cool. This card, by the way, works phenomenally in a mono Goblin deck because mono Goblin Cavalcade of Calamity, whatever that card is called. Because check this, if another red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage +1 to that permanent or player instead. So this is another way to help protect Sarkhan, because if you have Sarkhan down and then he does his damage for every dragon to attacking creatures, you have Jaya down, it adds 1 more to the fray. Also, it boosts all my power essentially by 1. No matter how I'm playing it. If I'm doing some removal with lightning strikes or whatever I'm doing over here, it's just a great card into this deck. 2 copies of Sarkhan the Masterless, and then 2 copies of Skargan Hellkite. So this is another great dragon creature token. I'll probably use his ride ability for the +1/+1. And yeah, 25 mountains. Okay, let's get right on into it. We're gonna go for Sarkhan's Gobbos, round 1. Okay, alrighty. So this is very nice because we have Skirk Prospector in hand. So I could always use him to ramp on his own into my Sarkhan the Masterless. I wouldn't ramp him out to the Tibalt because I definitely could, hit my Tibalt on curve. I have some removal, and yeah, this is very nice. I'm gonna keep this. So we're gonna go for round 1 right into the turn 1 right into Skirk Prospector. Oh, and we also went first, so that's always nice. Okay, beautiful. I would really like to draw into, ooh, okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm gonna throw the Spit Flame away, because as I said, I could always bring it back. Beautiful. So now we have ourselves a Krenko. With this Krenko, hopefully we're gonna get out the Sarkhan pretty quickly. Unfortunately, he is playing, what is this? I know I'm not gonna like it though, I can tell you that much. Okay. Decent play. I see that he realized the threat that is the Skirk Prospector. Okay, so we have Krenko right in. This is nice, I like it. So he's gonna have to waste some more removal to get rid of the Krenko. Let's hope that he actually can't, but he probably can, either with a Mortify. Cast Down won't work. He is a legendary creature, which is thankfully, because at least he gets to protect himself a bit. Ooh, so this is a mill deck, I see. How does mill affect me? I mean, mill always affects me negatively. He took care of 2 of my dragons. I don't like that. Okay. So I'm going to come in with a Tibalt. I'm actually going to do his ability. I like to be able to protect, as I said before. And we're going to start off. Okay, this is nice. This is really nice. So now we have some Gobbos on the field. We're going to roll right into Sarkhan. And hopefully we'll be able to get this party rolling. Ooh. Okay, at least I survived that. Let's hope he can't do, what was that again? Carnival? Okay, so at least I survived. Thankfully, Krenko survived that one. I'm going to get rid of the Ashiok right now. I don't have... Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to create for myself a dragon. I'm going to swing in with my Krenko at him, create more Gobbos. Nice. So we have 3 Gobbos on the field. We have 1 dragon, and we have quite... So these guys right now are potentially another 2 4/4 flying dragons. Another Ashiok. I don't even care about that now. I'm going to go for home. We're actually in a pretty sweet spot. Yeah, he's too slow. He's too slow right now on the uptake, which pleases me greatly. I'm going to swing in for 4, 8, 12, 16. I actually think we have this in the bag. This is actually very sweet. Okay, so let's go in like that. Unfortunately, what's going to happen is it makes them a bit vulnerable now because now they could be targeted by stuff that could only hit creatures. But I think that was game, guys. Sweet baby mama. That was really nice. So that worked out pretty cool. And I didn't even have to see Jaya anywhere. But he may be able to get rid of like one of these guys. Exile target card from a graveyard. I think I won though. Did I win? Yes. Okay, so that was really nice. Okay, Casanova, that was a valiant effort. Imagine he didn't get rid of my Skirk Prospector with my token creating off of the Krenko. That was really nice. So that worked out pretty nicely. All right, let's go into round 2. Yes. Yes, this is good. This is very good. We're going to start off with the Skirk Prospector. This is really nice. He's playing green. I feel like green is fine by me. Let's just hope. Ooh, he's staying mono green. That's very, very nice. We are a bit slow. I don't want to pop the Krenko, the Skirk Prospector to get down the Krenko early because I'm going to need the Krenko to... I'm going to need the Skirk Prospector to ramp up into some of my bigger stuff over here. So we're going to take it a bit slowly. I'm in no rush. Wild Growth Walker. I am hoping to walk into some removal quite soon. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some removal. Hopefully I'll come into some removal right now. Okay, that's not good. So he's going to start building himself up. Okay, beautiful. So that's what I wanted right over there. Yeah, the time is ripe. I'm going to swing with over here, and if he trades off, I'll just throw down a second Krenko. No biggie. Yep. Okay, no biggie. No biggie indeed. So now I could get down. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do this again. Get down Krenko. Next turn, I'm going to go straight up in for the Sarkhan the Masterless. He's going to drop something big now. I feel it. Or if he... Yeah, okay. So 4-3. I would like some more removal, actually. Let me think. Okay. This is what I'm going to have to do for the time being, simply because he's going to be forced to trade off the Goreclaw with the Krenko right now. Yes, that's what I think. This is the best bet. So I'm going to force him to trade off right over here because this is actually going to do 3 damage because of Jaya. So that was pretty sweet. And I might as well get rid of some of the ramp that he has going on. Next turn, I'm just rolling right on into Sarkhan the Masterless. This is pretty nice. I feel happy with this. So he is going to be playing some heftier stuff. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to pop off this. Oh, this is just phenomenal. This is just absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to create myself a dragon. He didn't even give me the opportunity. He was no sport. Okay, so that was 2. That was quite the win streak so far. Gideon's Triumph. I actually like this card. All right, let's go for another. I'll probably go for 2 more. Let's think for a moment. So I could do some removal. Hopefully by turn 3, I will draw into at least another land. But we don't have any ramp. I don't feel good about this one. I'm going to mulligan it. That's a lot of land. Okay, that's fine. If I could get the dragon egg, that's fine. So we have Skirk Prospector. So at least we'll be protecting Sarkhan when it hits the field a bit by having down for ourselves a dragon egg. And then I'll just sacrifice a Skirk Prospector turn 4 and just bring out Sarkhan a bit early. Yes. Ooh, change of plans, guys. Change of plans. Krenko has made its way to his rightful master. Okay. So now we're exactly where he's gonna remove it. Murder or something. Bedevil. Okay. I'm glad that I made him waste that on this. And now we're gonna start off with our dragon. And then next turn, we're just gonna go right on into Sarkhan the Masterless. So he'll be nicely protected, at least 2 damage worth. If he kills this, I still create a dragon, so it's still nice. Theater of Horrors. I think that's gonna be a bit too slow for him. Yeah, it's time. The time is ripe. Sacrifice a Goblin. Okay. We begin. We definitely begin. So he's going to be somewhat protected. Unfortunately, he could now die to some, removal like a shock, lightning strike, or any of that such. He has demonstrated that he is running Bedevil in this deck. So maybe I won't get the value I want out of the Sarkhan, but at least I created a 4/4 dragon, if nothing else. Yeah, he's eyeballing. Okay, that works with me. I'm making him waste some solid removal right now. Okay. That's nice. I'm swinging him for 5. This guy's a flyer. He's going to have to waste even some more removal. Oh, shoot. He has a Vraska's Contempt under. So this works like this. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile attack ready library during your turn. If an opponent lost out this turn, you may at card. Jesus. Okay, so this guy's running nothing but removal. It's one of those type of decks. And of course, I'm getting mana flooded now. This is not good. So what does he have under here so far? Of course, he has nothing but removal. This deck is a removal deck. What's it going to be, RYD? I actually don't mind if he takes a Skirk Prospector now. Everything that I'm running in this deck I could cast with 6 mana. We may see a Cry of the Carnarium spawn a Mayhem. Okay. I just guess I'm going to have to Lava Coil that. Ooh, beautiful. And next turn, I'll just do the Skark and Hellkite. In fact, not even next turn. I'm going to do it this turn. I'm going to swing in like this. I'm going to drop this in over here. Welcome, my friend Skark and Hellkite, to the party. And we're going to just come in with a 1/1 counter. I have plenty of mana. I could always use this. He's going to probably Vraska this. I can imagine he's going to have a way to deal at least 1 bit of damage. Yep, there we go. Wait, so he can't... Well, he won't be... Oh, he's going to drop a land into the Lava Coil. But no, that won't even do the job. He survives the Lava Coil. He survives the Lava Coil. Skewer the critics. Why did that cost 1? Oh, shit. Okay, well, this guy has demonstrated his class to me by playing nothing but removal. Congratulations. Very innovative. Okay, I see. I'm going to discard my hand. Big deal. I have 0 cards in hand. Now Jaya has made its way. It seems like this person is just running removal, Vraska's Contempt and whatnot, so I figured I might as well get her value. She's probably not going to hang out in the field all too long. I wish this dragon had a way to sacrifice the dragon egg, because then I could at least swing in with some attacks. Righty. If this gets lava coiled, I do not create a token. So that's going to blow. Yeah, Vraska, that wasn't even a threat. I'm glad that she wasted that. Your life total becomes 4. Could I tolerate that is the question. Or do I want to? Yeah, whatever. I figure this game is done. It's a shame. But what could you do when you have 2 Skewer the Critics, 3 Vraska's Contempt, and 1 Bedevil? The answer is not much, in case you were wondering. Yeah, this one's over with. This one's all over with. I have no way of healing. At least we had a strong start. And another copy of Sarkhan. Not that it's gonna do much, but oh, wait a minute, actually. So I'm protected. So long as this, wait, there's no way it's remaining on the field though. There's no way, not after this. Oh shit. Okay, so if it would have remained on the field, I would have remained protected because everything would have died if they attacked in on me. But now they're gonna survive, and then this is their game. Okay, GG. No, I'm actually not gonna GG this. This was very unsatisfying, this deck. Okay. All right, we're gonna go into another one. That guy was playing heavy removal. I suppose it would be hard for any deck to, any creature deck that is, to survive against that. I find decks like that, like they fall massively short against any form of control decks or decks that aren't creature revolving around creatures. Yeah. Okay, so this is. We have plenty of removal. I'm going first. I have some, yeah, whatever. I'll just go into it and see how this works. I am still learning how to pilot this deck. I've just thrown this together this morning. Okay, so this is always nice having a Skirk Prospector, as we've demonstrated in the past. Potentially, I'll get a demand. Oh no, it's going to get removed. Okay, this may be a RDW deck, which probably will be too fast for me to survive. But hey, not every, okay, so it's not RDW deck. But not every deck you're going to create is going to be able to stand up to every type of deck. So, you know, you do your best. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just get rid of this right now. So this may be an Enrage deck. I was actually thinking about playing around with an Enrage deck using Flash Speed, using what's her name, the new Vivian. You know, if you guys like that idea, drop it in the comments, and if I get enough people wanting me to pull that together, I'll go ahead and throw something like that together. So I'm gonna come in for the Demanding Dragon first, hopefully. I hope to draw into another land right now. Alrighty, mana screwed. Unfortunately, they did get rid of my Skirk Prospector. Otherwise, I would have been right. Okay, and now I'm just drawing all the removal in the world. But yes, I still think the best play is going to be the Demanding Dragon. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to go for Krenko. It's not the worst thing in the world. They're going to have to waste some removal on that. Shock is going to do. Oh. Wait a minute. That suits me nicely. That suits me very nicely. Shoot, how do I do it? No, I can't afford to have them ramp out into some bigger stuff right now. And I'm going to create some chump blockers right now with me swinging in. Okay. So, okay. So next turn, Demanding Dragon. Turn after that, Sarkhan the Masterless. Another Knight. I may have to be slowed down once again. I think I may need to... Yes, I want to deal with this because I don't want to have to deal with what it's going to bring out later, which is going to cause me way more grief. Swing in again. Beautiful. So now Krenko has a 3/4 body. He's going to be way harder to remove. He won't fall to a Lightning Strike. Definitely won't fall to a Shock anymore. If he has Lava Coil, that'll do the job. But I doubt he's running Lava Coil. Okay, so... how do I want to play this? I'm actually going to do this. So he's going to do 2 more damage to me. Fine. Big deal. But at least I'm going to be able to swing in with the Krenko again and create more blockers at this point in time. Also, the time has come for our dragon to hit the field. And I will be paying that mana cost to get my Spit Flame Black. Yeah, we're in a very sweet position right now. Okay, I'm actually going to swing in for a fair bit amount of damage. The truth be told, I was going to go for the Jaya next. I wasn't even going to do the Sarkhan next because these guys would have been boosted up to 2/1s, essentially 2/1s. Anyway, this is my cool little brew. It's called Sarkhan's Gobbos. I definitely recommend you guys give it a run. Super boatload of fun to play. Drop in the comments if you think there's anything I could to make this a bit more sweet. I am so far thinking about a second copy of Demanding Dragon, so when I roll into a second copy somewhere along the line, I won't redeem for it, but when I do come to another one, I will update and revise this. I'm very happy with this. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed and have a great day.